Morning. I think I've already got a few on. Yay. Okay, so it's a bit kind of more relaxing today. Going to do some meditation and then followed by some hip openers, but in a relaxing way. So we're going to be really supported. I don't know if you can see, well, I think you can. This is how I've got my blankets and stuff set up and my cushions. I'd like you to do the same with your quilt, your cushion, your blanket, whatever you've got. If you fold it, roll it, just to make a little bit of a bolster. Some cushions for support under your head. And we're gonna start the practice laying down. Most of the session is actually going to be laying down. So we'll take it from there. We're going to do a guided meditation, and then go on to the actual stretches. So got my little words. Okay. So all I want you to do for now, if you get the bolster and push your back right up into it. Relax yourself down. Now if you can't straighten your legs out again. It's Alexa thinking I'm talking to her. Another cushion behind the knees. And all we're going to do is relax our body back down. Rotate our shoulders backwards. Open up our arms. Just allow them to fall. Just going to take this pose. And have your eyes closed. Just really focus on your breathing. I want you guys to stay down in that meditation pose. I'm going to sit up so that I can talk you through the guided meditation. So just work on your breathing. Nice deep breath in. Fill up your lungs. And when you empty your lungs out, I want you to empty them out completely. So a nice big sigh out. So I thought the purpose of today, with everything that's going on in the world, was we'd do a bit of a meditation around just some general anxiety, just help to reduce a bit of anxiety and stress in everybody. So I'm going to talk you through it, but I just want you to stay in the poses that you're in. So you're laid back, your head's back, your chest is open, your arms are wide, legs are straight, eyes are closed. And you're focusing on your breathing. And I want you just to listen to my voice as I guide you through the meditation. Now, sometimes the mind will wander, absolutely fine. If you feel like you're wandering off into different thoughts, just focus on your breathing. And once you've taken a few breaths and you've focused on your breathing, try and focus back in on my voice. If you do wander away and you really can't bring yourself back, it's absolutely fine. If you fall asleep, you'll be on the floor for a long time because no one's going to disturb you for at least an hour, and you'll miss the rest of the practice. But that's fine because you obviously needed the sleep. And if you don't fall asleep, then hopefully you'll enjoy the meditation. So to begin with, just a little explanation. So when we talk about anxiety, it's just the body's response, it's your fight or flight response, happens in different degrees. People feel it from like a butterfly in their belly all the way through to big tension in their neck and shoulders, and their jaw is hard all the time. Everybody suffers from a bit of anxiety and stress, and it's perfectly normal. When it happens all the time, when it's happening on a daily basis or more than once a day, then this is when it can become a little bit problematic. The body starts to respond very differently to very simple stressors. But good thing is, with some proper relaxation techniques, especially focusing on your breathing, can really help to relax your body and go against those tensions that come up because of the anxiety. Just want you to keep focusing on your breathing. Nice breaths in and out. They don't have to be long, they don't have to be really elongated or side out, just your breaths, whatever your breaths may be. And as you're breathing, just want you to use that breath to really relax yourself down, almost like your body is melting into the floor, like you're becoming one with the floor, with your mat, blanket, bed, whatever it is that you happen to be laying on at this moment in time. And I want you to think about being relaxed. I want you to think about each muscle just really relaxing with those breaths. Really just feeling that tension just melt away. Your body is just dripping into the floor. So you need to remember that there is nothing that you need to be doing right now. There is nowhere that you need to be except here, relaxing and enjoying this time just for yourself. You need to remember that you deserve this time. You need this time to help you function at your best and function without stress and anxiety. This time of relaxation will allow you to be calm and healthy. It will help you to be as stress and anxiety free as possible. This is a productive and healthy time, even though you're laying still, because you're allowing your mind time to process any thoughts, and you're allowing yourself time to analyze your body, to see where any of those stresses and those tensions may be. You are looking after yourself in this time. You are focusing on you and allowing yourself time to relax and de-stress. There is nothing else you need to be doing right now. Now focusing on your breath again, just pay attention to your body. How are you feeling physically? How do your arms feel? How does your neck feel, your jaw? How are your shoulders, your back? Your hips okay? Do they feel tight, stressed? Everybody carries their stresses and anxieties in different parts of their body. It depends on how you hold yourself, so just really try and hone in on where you think you might be carrying yours, and assess the physical sensations that are in that part of your body. All I want you to do is just observe the body. Observe that area of tension and stress. However you are feeling right now, absolutely fine. It's okay. That's you. That's what you're feeling. If you're having any concerning thoughts or concerning sensations, that's okay. Just allow them to come and allow them to go. Focus on your breathing. At this moment in time, there is nowhere else you need to be. Any thoughts that pop into your head, any sensations that pop on or that you start to feel in your body, just observe them. We're not changing anything just yet. We're just observing how we actually feel. With your next lot of breaths, we're going to start scanning the body. We're going to start at the top of your head and we're going to move downwards. So turn your attention to your head and just observe. Moving your attention downwards, go to the level of your eyes, your nose, your chin, down through the neck and onto your shoulders. Really notice those areas. How do they feel? How does your body feel in those spaces? Keep scanning the body, moving down all the way through your ribs, your spine, chest. Any areas of tension that you're noticing, just observe them, just notice them. Get more towards the centre of your body, your stomach. A lot of people have anxiety and tension in the stomach. They get a lot of symptoms, like IBS symptoms, so a lot of upset stomachs. How is that feeling today? How is that doing? What does it physically feel like? Keep going downwards till you get to your hips. Again, keep observing and moving your attention down. How does this part of your body now feel? Is there any tension there? Don't change anything. Don't try and change anything. Just observe the body. Come down through the thighs. Again, still really thinking and observing. We're not changing, we're just observing. How do we actually feel? We've got any physical signs of stress and anxiety. When you get to your knees, have a bit of a deeper think about your knees. Again, people tend to hold themselves tight and sit with their legs at awkward angles when they're stressed. And we'll often get a lot of pain and tension in the knees. So how are they feeling? How could they do with a bit of relaxation, a bit more tender loving care? Keep going down, coming down through the calves, all the way down, scanning down through the feet, out to the edge of the toes. Just observing those toes. How do they feel? How do your feet feel? Any tension in those? Now I want you just to do a full body sweep. So with your breath, I want you to do a sweep up, the in-breath, and a sweep down with the out-breath. And again, just observing and noticing, is there a particular area that you feel you need to work on that's got a bit of tension or a bit of stress in those muscles, that the space needs a bit of love. Just take take a couple of breaths here. And what I want you to do is focus really intently on one area of tension that you might have noticed when we were scanning the body. When you focus on that area, in your mind, I want you to imagine that your muscles are just letting go of their hold. They are really relaxing, they're becoming loose, especially in that area. They're just really, almost as if they could drip. The fluid, the tension is easing just little bit by little bit. And gradually, over your breaths, you will feel this area just become more and more relaxed, more and more calm. That tension is softening. The muscles, they feel like they're loosening, lengthening, they're warming and relaxing. It's as if they're melting into this relaxation, allowing your body just to really de-stress in those areas. And what I would like you to do is notice where your body is the most relaxed. How does this feel in comparison to where your tension was? Imagine this relaxation is warm and tingly. This relaxation is moving and it's growing and it is spreading to all of the other parts of your body. Feel your body becoming more relaxed as the areas of relaxation grow, and you continue in this de-stressing and de-anxiety relaxation. In order to help you relax, imagine the air that you are breathing is pure relaxation. If you could breathe relaxation, that's what you're breathing right now. Oxygen is relaxation, and the carbon dioxide that you breathe out is just tension. So you're exchanging good relaxation air every time you breathe in, and you are exchanging it for the poor, the tension, the stress, the anxiety. You're breathing that out of your body. You don't need it in your body. It's not what your body wants, it's not what your body needs, so you're getting rid of it. As you take those breaths in, I want you to feel your body relax with that lovely relaxation air, oxygen really helping. You're really boosting that warm, tingly relaxation feeling that is flowing through your body right now. And when you breathe out, imagine that you're breathing out all of your tensions, all of your anxieties and all of your stresses. Some people have lots and some people have one. I don't know anybody that doesn't have any. If you don't, you're very lucky. Just continue on this exchange of tension and relaxation. Breathing in that good air, breathing in that relaxation, and breathing out, letting go of all that stress and tension and anxiety. Breathing in the relaxation, and you're breathing out the tension. And again, remember, each breath aids the relaxation. And the fuller the breath, the more relaxation you are bringing into your body. And each out breath removes that tension. So you keep on breathing in relaxation, and you are breathing out tension. You're becoming more and more relaxed with each breath. Soon you should notice that the areas of tension inside your body are very small, if any still exist. Your breathing now can eliminate them entirely. Imagine breathing out any last bits of tension, any last bits of stress or anxiety that are in your body. You are feeling so calm. You are so relaxed. You are breathing in relaxation and you are breathing out relaxation now. You're breathing in relaxation and you are breathing out relaxation. Keep your breathing smooth and regular, relaxing more and more deeply with each breath that you take. Breathing in relaxation, breathing out relaxation. Now I'd like you to scan your body again. How does your body feel now? Now that we've scanned the body again, imagine that your body is something like caramel, or chocolate, or something that can be melted. Right now, your body is a bit like a solid, a little bit hard. Now we're going to warm that body up. So imagine a feeling of warmth. Start with your hands and your feet, and they start to soften. That caramel, that chocolate, that piece of solid is just becoming soft and gooey. That warmth spreads through your body, up your arms, feeling your arms melting and softening. It feels ever so pleasant, so relaxing. Feel the warmth as it continues up from your feet, up your legs. Notice how your legs are softening, as if they are completely melting into such a relaxed state. So pleasant, so relaxing. Feel that warmth spread through the core of your body. Everything meets in the stomach, making it feel really relaxed, really melting. So pleasant, so relaxing. That warmth spreads up from the stomach through the chest, through your neck, your jaw, all the way through your head. Your whole body is soft, like melted caramel or chocolate. You are soft and stretchy. Now simply rest. Enjoy this feeling. This floating, melting, warm, relaxating feeling. Focusing now on your thoughts. Notice your calm thoughts. Enjoy the calm relaxation thoughts. Enjoying this relaxation meditation. See how you can focus your thinking to a state of complete calm by meditation. Try and use a single word to help you do this. So when you breathe in and when you breathe out, I want you to repeat to yourself mentally, relax. So you're breathing in, relax. You're breathing out, relax. Each breath in is relax. Each breath out is relax. Continue saying this in your mind with each breath in and each breath out. Now, it is normal for your thoughts to wander, and as they do, just focus again on the word relax. Keep repeating this word as you continue to enjoy this pleasant, warm feeling, this relaxation meditation. Now simply allow your mind to drift. You don't need to focus on anything. There is nothing that you need to be doing right now except being here, resting, relaxing, enjoying this pleasant, warm feeling. Okay, take another deep breath in. Really feel those lungs up, breathing in all that relaxation. And I want you to push that all out. Just breathe out, sigh out any last tiny bit of tension that may have snuck back into that body whilst your thoughts were wandering. I want you to become aware slowly of your body. So start to feel your fingers, feel your toes. Notice how everything feels now. Move your shoulders so slightly, just awakening all of your body, bringing yourself back to the now, bringing your thoughts back to now. Rub your hands together. This will help to focus any energy and just bring your body and your mind back to awareness, back to now. Move your legs slightly, just wake them up to remind them that it's time to move on from this meditation, this relaxation. And when you're ready, you can come into a seated position. Gently blink your eyes open. Just allow yourself to become orientated to the area around you. You are back in the now. You are so relaxed. you are all back, you're all awake, you're all sat up. Hopefully everyone's all got their eyes open and you're all nice and relaxed. Relaxation away. So we are going to do obviously some yoga poses. Going to get down on the floor. Now that you're all nice and relaxed, I thought it would be a little bit mean if I got you up doing lots of yoga, standing up and lots of different stretches. So we're going to do kind of more on the back and just some hip openers and stretches. Now, some people might want to use a wall. Some people, you can just use the strap. It's completely up to you. If you've got a wall next to you and you want to use that to do some of these poses, that's absolutely fine. So just move some of your blankets and your props out of the way. Now you might want a cushion behind your head, you might not, it's up to you. I'm going to go this way because I've got something I can lean on, so I'll show you the poses against the wall and I'll show you using like the straps, just so that you can see. So, I've got my tie up. So the first one we're going to do, if you're up against the wall, you guys will know this one. And have our legs up. So have your legs bent, walk your bum into your wall. Now I know if you haven't got a wall, I'll show you how to do it in a second. But if you have got a wall, just straighten those legs out with your bum up against the wall and arms out to the side. You can have a cushion under your head if that really helps, if you need it. If you don't, that's fine. You're just going to be in this position. Now if you don't have a wall to lean against, that's fine. Simply take hold of your strap, pop it over both your feet and hold them like this. Now you'll get a slightly different stretch, but it might feel more intense than if you were up against a wall. So whatever is going to work for you. You're also going to get a bit more of a stretch on your shoulders. You might want to bend them a little bit so that you release those shoulders and just hold them there. And the strap should be taking that tension. So wherever you are, we're just going to focus on our breathing here. Breathing in, notice if there's any tension in those muscles, if anything feels wiggly or wobbly, anything feels shaky, anything feels like it's just not quite ready to function yet. Just breathe into that space. And breathe out all that tension. Now, all of these breathing exercises, all of these yoga poses you can do with your eyes open or you can do with them closed. It's completely up to you. Some people feel more relaxed with their eyes closed. Other people find it helps them to focus if they keep their eyes open. So you might notice that when I'm doing it, I'll kind of flip between the two. But again, it's personal preference. It's whatever works best for you, really. Okay, I'll just check how long we've been here. Okay, so from this position, all we're going to do is if your legs are up against the wall, you're just going to spread them. And if your legs are in a strap, again, you're just going to spread them, but you're just going to hold on. So we're not going to go too far. We just want a nice gentle stretch. We're not doing the splits in the air. We're just getting a nice stretch across the hips. If you've got a tension band, which I know some of you have, you'll be able to stretch as far as you can go in the tension band, and it will give you, again, a slightly different stretch because obviously you're putting a bit of resistance up against it. So if that's too strong, just bring them in slightly so that you can feel a stretch, but you're not really fighting to have to, keep them all the way out here, because it's going to give you a different sensation. That's not what we're after today. That's a different practice. And again, from wherever you are, just bring those breaths in, thinking about any struggling bits, wiggly bits, wobbly bits. Breathe out any of that tension. Now, if you're up against the wall, it's obviously a little bit easier. Your legs are going to be a bit higher, so it'll be easier on your legs, but you'll feel the tension more in your back probably. So if that's true for you, you can just walk your bum out a little bit just to relax those legs down up against the wall. But you might find that you'll be able to get more of a stretch because you're better supported on the wall for these types of relaxation poses. And obviously your arms are out to the side, so you're not going to have any tension in those shoulders or neck. But again, wherever you are, just focus on that breathing. So nicely in, pushing that breath into any area of your body that you feel needs it. Breathing out any tension that may be developing there. Now, a lot of the time when we're working on our breathing, it helps if you breathe through your nose and out through your mouth. But some people struggle with this. So whatever's comfortable for you, it works for me. I don't mind what you decide to do. I generally tend to breathe in through my nose and out through my mouth. But again, if that doesn't work, if you've got a blocked nose, if you simply can't do it, if it feels too much, then that's absolutely fine. As long as you're getting a nice deep breath in, and you get a nice deep breath out. From here, keeping our legs up, relax the bands down. If you're against the wall, you're going to try and, it might be a little bit more difficult, you might need to wiggle your bum out, but you're going to bring yourself into a butterfly pose. Now, you might find that you need to bring that strap around your feet and then around your knees if you've got enough give. Can't do it for this one. And hold yourself there if you need to. If you need to really support that leg or those legs. We're getting our soles of our feet together. If you're up against the wall, just try and get the soles of your feet together. And then, if you can, push your thighs open. Let's see if I can show you. So you're up against the wall. Just stretching them out like this. If your bum is still close against the wall, that's really fine. That's good. If you've had to move your bum back out, that's not a problem. But we're just soles of the feet together. And we're pushing that out. And again, focus on your breathing. So remembering from the meditation, you're breathing in that relaxation and you're breathing out the tension. You're exchanging relaxation and tension in the body. Okay. From wherever you are, I'm actually going to show you. I'm going to show you up against the wall because I've got space on this side, so I'll be able to show you with both. So if you're against the wall, all you're going to be doing is bringing your left leg out straight, and you're going to keep the right leg bent. That should give you a nice stretch across the groin. If you are using your strap is around your knees, all you're going to do is release it from the right knee. Bring your hand up so that you're holding onto it near the right foot, and you've got more stretch or more strap. And you're just going to go out like that. You're giving yourself space to stretch that leg. I mean, if you're up against the wall and you need to use the strap, again, that's fine. It's not a problem. The whole point is it's a nice stretch. It's not painful and it's supported. We're using the strap, we're using the wall to take any tension away. Focus on your breathing. Try and elongate those breaths. Try and make them long, so you have a long in and then a long out. And if you can, hold the breath in between the stages. So when you breathe in, try and hold it for 2, 3, 4 seconds before you let it all out. Okay, and your next in-breath, just bring that left leg back to meet the right. Notice if you've got your hands up using the strap, just drop your shoulders to the side just for a second. And if you are up against the wall and your arms are still here, just stay here for a minute. For the people who've been using the straps, obviously they've been taking some of that tension in their arms. You feel it around your sides and in your back. So just give yourself a bit of movement here. Okay, and we're just going to go again in the opposite direction. So keeping the left leg bent this time. We're going to just straighten out the right leg. As much as we need for a stretch. And again, if you need to use your strap, that's absolutely fine. I know you guys can't see my leg, but it is straight. So if I do it up here with the strap, you can see that. And again, just focus on that breathing. On your next in-breath, you just bring that leg back in. And again, if you've been using your strap, just relax your arms down. And if you've not been using the strap and you've been up against the wall and your arms have been like this, just kind of give yourself a hug. Just change the position. And then just rock gently. Okay, you're going to take like a wide, happy baby. So it doesn't really matter whether you're up against the wall or not. You need to adjust your back because, you know, you've been laying on it for a little while now. That's fine, just give it a bit of a movement. You're going to bend both knees. Take hold of your feet on the inside and just spread those legs out. Now, try and look through the gap that your leg is creating. And although your head is up and you're looking straight ahead, your neck is relaxed. There's no tension there. We don't want it, you know, really tight and really hard. We want it really relaxed. So it would kind of drop if you weren't holding it, but you're holding it softly. We're just going to focus again on our breathing because the stretch is more in the legs. You should be feeling it kind of down here. You'll have a little bit of a stretch in the arms. We're just going to focus on our breathing. Now, people sometimes find this a bit painful on the back, so you can give a little bit of a movement if it eases that tension. We're not going to be here for too long. If you need to relax it down because it's too painful, or you need to relax those legs down a little bit just because it's too painful, then again, that's absolutely fine. So we're either kind of going to be here, or we're going to kind of be bigger and stronger in here. But whatever works for you, just focusing on your breath. Remember to relax those shoulders, relax that neck. If you do feel like it's getting tight, just relax yourself down, maybe onto a cushion just to, you know, ease that tension. Your next in-breath, just bring your feet back together. Okay. Now, if you're up against the wall, that's fine. If you're not, just bend your knees and arch your back just a little bit, just using your shoulders, just to lift it up, just to take some weight off that back. If it's starting to feel like it's a bit on the back, then always you can put a cushion underneath, or, you know, roll up or flatten out your blanket, your quilt, whatever, and just put it underneath just to give you a bit more support. Sometimes it's just where the spine is touching against a hard floor. It just doesn't feel particularly nice. And for some people, the sensation really takes away from the yoga practice. So if we're up against the wall, all we're going to do is straighten our left leg. And again, if your bum's up against the wall, that's fine. If it's not, that's fine. And then we're just going to bend, or keep the right leg bent. Just hug it into us. Literally, I'm not going to do more than that. Now, if you're not against the wall, because you haven't got a wall to be against, you're going to take your strap. You're going to straighten out that leg, left leg, and you're just going to have your right leg on the floor. And again, you will get a slightly different stretch down the back of your leg, but that's fine. And you're just going to hold the straps. You can either hold them with one arm and pop your left out, or you can hold them with two if you need to. Whatever works for you, just keep them there. We're just going to focus on our breathing here. If your head's on a cushion, that's fine. If it's not, that's fine. It's whatever works for you. in-breath, just bring that left leg down. Now, if you're up against the wall, you're kind of going to be in this position with both of your legs. And if you're not up against the wall, you're going to be like this. And that's fine. Just relax those arms out again. Just wiggle those legs side to side. Against the wall, you're kind of going to just be moving your knees like this. But if you're on the floor, you can get a bit more movement in that back and just wiggle those legs. We're going to take the same on the opposite side. So again, if you're against the wall, it's going to be your right leg up and your left leg here. You're going to just kind of hug it into you a little bit. And if you're not against the wall, you're on the floor, it's your strap, holding that leg up, arm out, arm in, arm holding, whatever's comfortable for you. Try and keep your hips square on the mat or the floor. If you are up against the wall, again, just try and keep them nice and square. You don't want to be on one side or the other because you stretch the wrong muscles. You want to be nice and square on the mat. Keep your foot planted so it's nice and flat on the floor. And your left knee is in line with your hip. The next in-breath, just relax that leg down. And all we're going to do is we're just going to hug both of our knees into our chest. So really cup your knees. So get your elbows, get them round the knees. Just hug them. Take hold of the outside of your elbows with your hand. Just lift your head up to bring it into your knees. Now, if this is too much, you can relax your head down, but if you feel like that feels too strong on the shoulders, just relax them down so that you're using your hands over your knees to bring those knees in, and then just flatten your shoulders against the floor so you're like this. But if you can, and you're up here, just going to hold it for another couple of breaths. Remember to think about that tension in the neck. Release that jaw if you need to. Just focus the breath into the back of the neck. Remember that breathing in, relaxation, and breathing out your tension. Okay, from here we're just going to drop the left leg down, foot flat on the floor. Now if you are up against the wall, you're kind of going to be like this, and if you're on the floor, you'll be like this. Take the right leg across, so your outer ankle is over your knee, and just push your knee away, your right knee away with your right hand. Now if you're against the wall, you're going to be more like this, and you might get a bit of a stronger sensation here. because obviously this leg is bent at a different angle. So if you do need to move it up, you can either drop it down or just straighten that leg, and that will release that pressure on the hips. Again, wherever you are, try and keep your hips square on the floor. You don't want to be over on one side or over on the other. And try and keeping your foot flat against either there, the wall, or against the floor. On your next in-breath, just release that leg around, back into the front, hug it in, and then bring it to join the left. And we're just going to take that stretch on the opposite side. So again, from wherever you are, make sure your foot is square, so everything is in line, basically. Your left leg is going to come up and the ankle is going to come across that knee, the outside of your ankle, across the inside of your knee. Just going to push out on the left knee. And remember, you can do the adaptations, so you can straighten that leg out if you need to, or you can bend it a bit more, or you can bring it down here. If here, you can straighten it out a bit, whatever helps. It feels nice. Okay, on your next in-breath, we're just going to bring that left leg to meet the right. Just lift those shoulders off the floor, lift that back up. Just using those elbows, just arch, just slightly. Relax it down. Wherever your feet are, whether your feet are here or here, just push and lift that back up. Just to take that pressure off just for a minute. And then relax back down. Okay, now if you're on the floor, you should be kind of in this position. And if you're against the wall, you're going to have to move backwards until you're in this position. We're just going to take the knees over to the side just to give a bit of a twist. So you're going to need to be away from the wall. So the closer your feet are to your bum, when you twist over to the side, the more of a stretch you're going to get down your sides, through the ribs. So if that's too much, you can just release the feet out. And as you drop them, you'll feel that the actual stretch is not as intense along the side and along the hips. So whatever works for you. So just, if you're walking your feet up, you just walk them up to your bum, wherever your bum may be. Try and relax those shoulders down. We're going to drop our arms to the side. And then from here, we're just going to take our legs over to the right. Now, sometimes it's easier if you take hold of your right thigh. So we're going to take them to the left. So take hold of the right thigh and just lift the foot and drop. Try and keep those shoulders on the floor and then bring them out. You feel it stretch all the way along here. And this is really good for people who suffer with like sciatica. It just helps to stretch everything out along here. Now, if your knees are not touching or your left knee is not on the floor, just put some cushions underneath, some cushions between the legs if you need to. I'll just quickly go over this way so you can see. So if this knee is not down and it's up, just put a cushion there. Or if that one's down but that one's not, just put a cushion there. And your arms are out like this. But obviously we'll do it this way. Some people might need to hold it just to help keep that leg in place, because it has a tendency to wander back, because obviously your body's trying to shorten that stretch, but we want to get that flexibility. So we're just trying to not cause it any pain, but just keep it there for a little while. Just going to do another couple of breaths in this area. Thinking about wherever you might be feeling that tension. Just breathing into that space. So breathing in that relaxation and breathing out that tension. On the next in-breath, just bring those legs back to center. Recenter your shoulders, recenter your back. Give yourself a bit of a wiggle. If you've got that cushion, make sure it's still supporting your neck. Head is good. No real tension there. Make sure everything is now in line again nicely. And we're just going to go in the opposite direction. So we're just going to drop the right leg down this time. So again, remember, you can bring that hand over to the left side and use it to drop over. If the knees aren't touching or they're not on the floor, again, you can use the cushions. You can go between the legs. That's absolutely fine. Try and keep those shoulders on the floor though. Now sometimes in order to do that, you have to kind of lift up and square out your shoulders, and then you'll notice, like here, you get a bit of a gap. So again, you can pull it down. I've got slightly more flexibility on the opposite side, I don't know why. So on this side, I'm just going to hold my leg down just because it gives me that nicer stretch. Remember, we're breathing in relaxation and we're breathing out all of that tension. So if you're feeling any tension popping up in areas, just take that breath. Direct it to that area of tension and then breathe that all out. Just imagine that relaxation going into the body. Imagine all that tension just disappearing. Just another couple of breaths here. Okay, your next in-breath, bring those legs back up to center. Maybe your back. Pop your arms down by your side. Lift your buttocks. Pushing down through those feet. Really, really elongate the legs. Really lift up those thighs. Try and keep your knees together if you can, but if it's too strong, you can separate the knees. And that you might get a bit more of an arch in the back, but it releases the pressure on the hips and the thighs. So wherever you are, just going to take a couple of breaths here. Relax back down. Tuck that tailbone up and then relax you back down. Just drop the knees to the side. Rock gently. We're just going to take a couple of really deep breaths here and then we're going to go into Shavasana. So what I want you to do is breathe in but lift. Pop your hands on your belly so that you're actually lifting them when you breathe in. So and then when you breathe out, and then when you breathe in, and when you breathe out. So you're not breathing up here, you're breathing here. You're really getting this abdomen to do some of the work. You're moving that diaphragm. So we're going in and out. And when you do this the next time, I want you to hold it there. So you breathe in, hold it. 2, 3, 4. And really sigh that breath out. I want you to try and sigh it out. Sigh all the way till you've got nothing left inside. So we're going to do that again. So nice deep breath in. We're going to hold it. 2, 3, 4. We're going to sigh all the way out till we've got nothing left. Keep going. And breathe normally. So we're going to come into Shavasana now. So you might want to straighten those legs out. Move up your mat a little bit so you've got some space. If you need cushions or anything underneath the knees, that's fine. If you've got like your blanket and you've still got it rolled up, just pop your knees over it. And to be honest, even if you don't really need it, it's actually quite nice. It's a nice way to pop your feet together and just let the knees drop over that blanket. It's a really nice way to kind of come into Shavasana, because it's really supported on the legs and it helps. It gives you a slightly different bend on the back. I'm just going to relax here. Now I'm going to keep this blanket here under my legs because it actually feels really nice after all of those stretches. So I don't have one to go over the top of me, but obviously pop your blanket over the top of you. Get yourself really nice and relaxed. We're just going to take the Shavasana, so corpse pose. We're just going to relax down. So making sure everything's nice and relaxed and settled as you can be. And I've got my legs nicely relaxed on this blanket, which actually, it feels really good on my thighs and really good on my knees as well, on my groin. So I'm just going to relax my arms down by my side, palms kind of facing up, making sure that I've got no tension in the neck. Sometimes you might need to adjust it and just stretch it out just a little bit and then allow it to relax back down. And that just eases some of that tension, gets a nice stretch on it. Once you're nice and comfortable, closing your eyes. Just want you to focus on your breathing. Deep breath in, sigh it out. Deep breath in, and sigh it all the way out. And again, deep breath in, sigh it all the way out. Just allowing your breath to return just to normal. Just have a scan of your body. Any more tension? Anything feels like it needs a little bit of extra work, a little bit of extra love. Starting from the bottom, starting from your toes. Scan your way through the body. Come up through your legs, knees, hips, through your centre, so through your stomach, through your chest, and the heart into the shoulders. Don't forget to do your arms, up the neck, through the head, all the way up over the eyes, out of the tip of the head. Now, is there anywhere that needed that little bit of extra love? Anywhere you feel that's a bit sore, a bit tight, or I'm holding a little bit of extra weight there. It feels a bit solid. It's not melting and relaxing like a caramel chocolate that I am. So again, we're just going to, for my meditation, we're going to just breathe in that relaxation. We're going to direct it into that area of tension, that area of pain or solidity. We're just going to
breathe out that tension. The relaxation is breathed in and directed into that area. And we're going to breathe all the tension from that area out. We're going to take that warmth feeling that we had in our relaxation. So just imagine that warmth. Just allow that to spread through the body. Now just allow your thoughts just to float away. If your mind does wander to anything that makes you feel a bit stressed or makes you feel like that tension's going to come back, they're not positive, happy thoughts. I think they're maybe a little bit negative. Just focus back on your breathing. Acknowledge the thought, kind of almost thanking your brain. Thanks, brain. I'm going to move on now. And then just focus back on that breathing. It happens all the time. About not thinking about them. So really, just accept. Again, thank you, brain. And just focus back on that breathing. Relaxation in. Okay, slowly I want you to bring your attention back to your body. Start wiggling those toes, rotating those ankles, moving those fingers, rotating those wrists. Just become aware of your body. Maybe stretch out those legs. Just lift those arms up, just over your head. Just really stretch. All the while we're keeping our eyes closed. Just give a nice stretch. Bring those knees up into your chest. And this time, as well as we're holding on to that relaxation, that sense of peace and calmness that hopefully we've adopted during this practice today. So just hug that in. Just hold it into your center. We want to keep that there. That's our peace, our calm, our energy. We've made this. We deserve this. In this position, we're just going to roll over onto our side. Pop your hands under your chin, or your cheeks, sorry. Just relax there for a second. The eyes are still closed. Just revel in that stillness. From there, when you're ready, keeping your eyes closed, come into a seated position. Tailbone tucked, back tall. Bring your palms of your hands together, thumbs into the heart. Pop that smile on your face. One last deep breath of relaxation in. Sigh that tension out. Blink your eyes open. Take a nice deep breath. From my heart to your heart. Namaste. I love you all.
Well, good time.
So hopefully you've all enjoyed this session, and the relaxation really works. It ran over a little bit, so sorry about that. It's a bit longer than I would expect it normally to be, but hopefully it was worth the running over. Mwah! I love you all so much. Take care. Till next time. Bye.